Good morning, friends. Today topic static and dynamic hashing. Next one, what is static hashing? The static hashing function has maps search key value to fixed setup p of bucket address. The database grow or shrink with the time. There are two type of times are available. One is grow and shrink. If initial number of buckets is too small, the file grows. The performance will degrade due to the much of overflow. If the space is allocated for unaccepted growth, a significant amount of space will be wasted initially, and bucket will be under full. If the database shrink, the again space will be wasted. One solution: the periodic reorganization of the file with the new hash function, expensive and disturbs normal operations. Better solution: allow number of buckets to be modified and dynamically. This is a static one, this is dynamic one. Next one, what is the static one? Sorry, what is next one? Dynamic one. So good for database that grow and shrink in size. Allow the hash function to be modified dynamically. Extendable hashing, one form of dynamic hashing. Hash function generate value of over large range, typically bit integer with b equal to 32. At any time, use only a prefix of the hash function into index into the table of bucket address. Let the length of the prefix be I be 0 less than equal of I less than equal of 32. Bucket address of size equal to of I and initially I equal to 0. The value of I grow and shrink. Size of the database grow and shrink. Multiple entries in the bucket address table may point to the bucket Y. The actual number of bucket is less than of 2 power I. The number of buckets also change dynamically due to closing and splitting of the buckets. Next one. So general extendable hash structure. This is a hash. This is a hash prefix I. This is ith one, I2, I3. Suppose example, the structure I2, I3 equal I, where I1, I minus 1. The next slides of detail. So 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. I would search based on values whatever value whatever value I have received, I convert and binary form and inserted the first one and convert send to bucket 1 or bucket 2 or bucket 3 or n number of buckets. Next one, use of external hash structure. Each bucket j stores a value of ij. All the entries that point to the same bucket have the same value on the first ith j bits. The two located the bucket containing search of key k of j and compute h k of j equal x. Use the first I order of bit of x and displacement to into the bucket address table and follow the pointer to appropriate buckets. To insert record with the search key value of kj, the follow the same procedure as lookup and located the bucket j says j. If there is room in the bucket j, insert record in the bucket, else the bucket must be split and insert in the re-attempt the next slide and overflow the bucket is instead of some cases. We'll see shortly. Example, next one. If I greater than of ijf more than one pointer to bucket j, allocate the new bucket z and set ij equal iz equal ij plus 1. So update the second half of the bucket address table. Entries originally point to the j to point to the z. They remove each record in a bucket j and reinsert in j or z. They recompute the new bucket for kj and insert record in the bucket, further splitting in the record if the bucket is still full. If the I equal to ij, only one pointer to bucket j. If the I reach some limited b, two mini split have happened in the insertion. So create an overflow of buckets. So else the increment I and j double the size of the bucket address table. Replace the each entry in the table by two entries that point to the same bucket and compute the new bucket address table entry for ki. So now I greater than of ij use the first use case of first case of above. So next one, deleted one, the allocated bucket and remove it. And bucket itself can be removed if it become empty with updated the bucket address of table. In coalescing of bucket can be done. Can coalesce if only the buddy bucket having same value of ij and same ij minus 1 prefix if it is present. The degreasing bucket address of table size is also possible. Note the degreasing bucket address table size is expensive operation, so it be done only if the number of bucket becomes much smaller than the size of the table. Next one. For example, department name is a hash function. So biology. So I convert the biology in convert to the binary value and one by one I allocate based on hash table. So same time and computer science same in electrical engineering, finance, history and music and physics. Next one. So example, hash function 0 is present here and 0 is present as bucket 0 is present. The bucket address table initial hash function bucket size is 2. So bucket size is 2, so that if more than value you can split the values. Next one. So hash function of insertion Mozart, Srinivasan and view records. So hash function 1 and convert to value in binary form and after completion and store in as table. So 1 1. So 15151 and Mozart music 4000. 1000 view Srinivasan computer science 90,000. 1 to 1 view finance 90,000. This is an example for hash structure in your table.